All right, y'all. So I do have a video for y'all. Hold on. Shit is all in a way. Gotta see a little bit, man. But what y'all gotta understand is, I've been wanting to make this video for a little minute, but it's so much to process when you realize you still got so much potential to unlock, and it's not even over. A lot of people, they're thinking about a mindset to achieve greatness, and it all stems from who you are as a person. And some people can guide people to who they truly are easier than other people, but I think that's the point. um is seeing potential in others, and trying to awaken that inner power that lies within other people, the most confident, strong version of themselves. That's something I aspire to do to just general people, everybody, not like not a specific race. Like, I really don't care. But what I do want to tell you is, when you are messing with a mindset, it depends. Like I said, its personality plays a big part in this, but whoever you are and whatever you choose to be, and the mindset that you develop over time as you grow up and you experience the world, that stuff sticks with you. But there are ways to let go of old habits and move on to new things if you think it's right for you, if you think it's best for you. This is what we call development, right? It's called development. And if you are a mental being, a logical person, not really too much emotions, like, you can have emotions and you could be emotional at times, but you display, a lot of masculine qualities, which is thought process, facts, logic, right? And trying to understand and come into an agreement and understanding it, right or wrong, right? And, just being able to listen and pay attention to a superior. And when I say a superior, I mean intellectually, right? Because it's mental, right? Sometimes you're wrong, sometimes you're right, sometimes it's up for debate, right? But when you are a mental person and you somebody who wants to, come up with a good mindset, it depends on, like I said, what you want to do, and, finding your purpose and what your dreams are, or it's multiple different factors. But number one thing is, I could tell you, is accomplishing your goals. I'll tell you straight like this: meditation and focusing on yourself, you gonna be undefeated, because you're not gonna be challenging nobody but yourself, right? And when I say undefeated, you're gonna go out in the world and get hit, you're gonna get slapped, but when you achieve the right mindset, everything becomes a learning experience, right? You're leveling up just by experiencing new stuff, and putting yourself. I don't like when people say, oh, put yourself in uncomfortable situations, or like fake it till you make it, or act like. No, no, no. If you want to change, bro, be like it, bro. Be that. Change immediately. Change. It's easy to change, bro. You literally can have. You could literally find something you don't like about yourself and change immediately. They talk about, oh, it's a long process and it's something. No, if you want to change, you could change. That shit starts from within. That's why people say meditate, because meditation, you allowing yourself, you literally focusing on what you want to change about yourself. Or even if you want to bring something into your life, what people call manifestation, bro. When you think about something and you in deep thought, or not even in deep thought, you in deep bliss. It depends, because meditation goes both ways. You can focus your mental energy and channel it, or you could just be, someone who's relaxing and meditating to clear out all of the noise, bro, the voices, everything, bro, even your own thoughts, right? So let's say you meditating towards something, a goal, right? Or, something you want to achieve, in the future, right? You'll basically be brainstorming. You'll basically be mapping out and giving yourself a scenario to where, if I do these steps and I do this and I plan this and I do this like this, you're giving yourself the best chance to succeed, because you plan it and you thinking about it, right? Instead of just going into it blindly. Now, some people, they play the super authentic route. And, when it comes to being authentic, you don't even need a mindset. You just natural. Authentic people, here's the thing about, authentic people, and the beauty of authentic people. They're who they are. They are just who they are. It is not about thinking. It's not about, oh, this, or it's not about anxiety, or it's not about overcomplicating things. The most authentic people stand out because they are being themselves. Plain and simple. It's easy to read when someone is being themselves and somebody is overthinking and doing too much. It's very easy to read. It's very easy to see, like, damn, the nigga's fucked up a little bit. He got a little bit of issues, but it's okay. You could work on it. It's nothing wrong with that, bro. But just at least acknowledging it, that's you, that's a big step, because I had to acknowledge that shit 4 or 5 years ago. I was on my channel trying to figure this shit out. That's why I started YouTube in the first place, because I'm like, nigga, what? I know I'm tripping. I need some fucking help. Niggas not seeing this shit. Like, I'm going through something. I'm trying to heal, and it's like, why am I? As soon as I start to heal, I'm starting to notice shit. Shit is different. I'm like, bro, I feel different. I had to get up here and tell my nigga, like, bro, something's going on, right? But when you authentic and you just being yourself and you just enjoying the moment, bro, it's nothing like that. You don't have to think. You don't have to necessarily achieve a specific mindset. That is the end goal. But a lot of people, they're not going to be able to get there because they still taking baby strides and baby steps of becoming their most confident self. But meditation help you get there quick. Like, meditation, eating healthier, putting nutrition in your body, that shit do something to your brain, bro. And if you a man, saving your sexual energy and saying no to lust, bro, I swear to God, that shit gonna level you up, bro. It's like the easiest level up ever. It's just holding your nut. But the thing is, if you're not doing nothing, that shit comes at a steep price, bro. If you're not doing nothing while on senior attention, bro, you gotta at least just be active, because, bro, you're gonna be fucking running around like a rabbit, bro. You're gonna be running around like a rabbit, not knowing what the fuck to do with all this energy, right? So you gotta figure out a way to conquer lust and conquer them demons and face them shits, bro. Face it. You gotta face it, bro. I promise, you gotta face that shit, bro. You gotta face it. And once you face it and you conquer it, it's allowing you to upgrade yourself and balance yourself out. And now you could, go into things with a clearer conscience than when you doing all type of shit you're not supposed to be doing. Point blank and simple, right? Another thing I want to specify is, if you take this route, one thing you have to watch out for is letting the animalistic side of you come out in dangerous scenarios, right? Because it's an innate ability. Once you start to be a certain way, come into yourself, and figure out who you are and, understand who you are, the moment you try and go against your true nature, when you find your true nature, you gonna see who you truly are. You're gonna experience that for the first time, and a lot of people haven't even awakened to that yet. So if you got qualities about yourself that you believe aren't true about yourself, but your body know you, because your body know you before your mind knows you. The mental energy is what you make yourself to be, right? It's not necessarily true, but you making it true because your own ego and your own thoughts. But that's what I'm saying. Authentic people, they don't have to worry about the repercussions of thinking they are a certain way, but because they're just being they are just being it. Once you get to that level, that's when I wouldn't say you got reality control. I wouldn't say it like that, but bro, when you get a good, how do I even explain this, bro? Because this shit hard to explain. I can't even lie about this. This is hard to explain. It's like balance. You know how people say you gotta balance, and you gotta balance, you gotta balance, you gotta balance, and then they talk about yin and yang. Your body knows you more than you know yourself. You just don't allow yourself to believe that your body know you better than you know your damn self. So this is why, if you're somebody stuck on a mental plane, that's why I'm encouraging you to fucking meditate, so you can get to the level you want to achieve. And for most people, the level that you want to achieve is either no thoughts, complete self-awareness, one with nature, or, being who you truly are. That's the best way I can fucking explain it. That's just masculine energy at the end of the day. It's just being free and stating who you is and just being your damn self. I don't know how else to put it. I think I'm explaining it properly. But I guess you could say one is more masculine and one is more feminine, because you dealing with, the body and the mind, bro. Mind is masculinity, bro. Mental energy, right? It's like warfare. It's like conquering self, bro. The mind, Then you got the soul, which just knows everything. The soul is infinite. The soul is not bound to anything. That's why if women awaken, that's when you're gonna realize she the most powerful thing in the world. But we're not gonna go on that shit because niggas will call you a simp. Niggas will call you this. Niggas will call you that. But the true simple fact is, women are naturally blessed. I just say it like that. They're naturally blessed with gifts we can't even understand. Right? I know what people gonna say. Oh, you one of them, you one of them. I truly don't give a fuck. The truth is, women reign supreme. Without women, it's not gonna be anybody. So if you can at least understand that, you can still grow and develop. Cause motherfuckers, society is telling you that women, they just in a fucked up state of mind right now. But I never call them like, I never say they worthless, or I never say some shit like that, right? Cause I know that's not true. You need man and female to even grow. You need both for a fucking reason, right? So I'm not gonna sit here and disrespect the whole female community like some of these motherfuckers do be doing. I'm not doing that. But they are in a fucked up headspace right now, but that's okay, right? At the end of the day, they matter, they energy matter, and that's sort of the game that they play, right? That's why they so passive, because they worry about shit that we don't really have to worry about. We could give less of a fuck about how we look majority of times. That's why we don't even wear makeup and shit like that. You see what I'm saying? And it's in our nature to be more aggressive, you know, if we are passionate about something, to, you know, put that energy towards that passion, right? That is mental energy. That is how you find a correct mindset. But be locked in, though. You got to be locked in, bro. You can't, once you evolve, bro, you can't question yourself no more. It get to a point to where you don't even want to question yourself no more, because you understand that questioning yourself is damn near disrespecting yourself. And when it come to other people, when they see that you don't question yourself, it comes out. It comes off. It rubs off on people. It has a positive effect on people. When you just being yourself, it has a positive effect on everybody. You're not stressing, you're not overthinking, you're not overcomplicating shit. But people be having different agendas. That's why people be still thinking strategically. Because even though everything I'm saying is positive, remember, let's say you're in a room with 4 people, we not all thinking the same. That's the game, right? Like me and you, we talking on a different level. But like, it could be a couple of random niggas right beside me, and they can't understand none of this shit. And they thought process is completely different from my thought process. So if we get to talking, I'm gonna sound like an alien. That's how fucked up this shit is. That's how funny this shit is, though. It's like, motherfucker be like, bro, you overdoing it, you overthinking it. But at the same time, I'm telling people that it is overcomplicated, because you don't have to overcomplicate none of this shit. If you was to just meditate and go within, all this extra shit I'm saying don't matter, bro. You gonna naturally develop into the person you want to be as soon as you take care of yourself. That's the positive mindset, right? That's a positive mindset, right? But it's better mindsets. But when it comes to my energy and what works with me, I can't necessarily give you that gift, because what works for me may not work for you. That's the only bad thing about YouTube and taking advice from people. And that's the problem I figured out. That's why I don't upload that much, because I understand the problem. The real problem isn't that, oh, people are ignorant. The problem is that I can't even comprehend and teach people the way I want to teach people, because I'm not even at that level to really be teaching people, because I'm still a student and I'm still learning. I thought I had all the answers. I don't. I'm still fucking developing and learning. All I can do is just try and give you tips, right? And try and give you everything I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? So we can all grow. But I think what I be saying is some real shit. I do. I genuinely be thinking I be saying some real shit. Some people just, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Some people don't gravitate to this type of content and this type of self-awareness or this type of talk. So I just don't even bother like trying to be invested in other shit no more. So it is what it is. But I feel good. I know like it's people that understand what I'm saying, right? Like I make perfect sense to some people. Some people, they just like, what the fuck is he talking about? What the fuck? A mindset this, a mindset that. What do you mean this, and this? What do you mean? Like, bro, you tripping. But to be honest, bro, I think it's all up to what you want to do at the end of the day. Just be your best self. And being your best self is relaxing, calming down, and finding yourself. That's just the first step. And then once you find yourself, putting your feet down, putting your foot to the metal, and grinding towards whatever you see the best outcome for your reality and your world, that's when you get to, step back and create your own destiny, create your own reality, because you focused on what you have and what you desire. Even if it's a desire, people say desires are bad, but if it's a natural desire, it's not fucking bad, right? If it's natural, like for an example, how would sex even be possible if it wasn't natural, right? Motherfuckers love to demonize that shit like it's not good. Like, oh, sex is horrible. Oh, it's bad. No, it's the point. That's horrible. The way that shit affect you is horrible, right? The way that they perform and do this shit for cash and, infos and likes and views, that's perverted. But sex, bro, getting aroused around a female, that's natural as fuck. Do you know how powerful you feel? Bro, it's because y'all don't have discipline. That's a whole nother video though. I was about to go off script like fuck. But bro, do you know how you feel when you are sexually aroused around a woman and you know in your mind that you can't even fuck this bitch? You don't want to fuck her. You disciplining yourself. That's a whole different energy when she look fine as a bitch, bro. I'm talking about 10 out of $10 sign. Nigga, if you want to see her attention, it's a hit. But you going down on that 100%. You going in. You don't give a fuck about none of that shit. You going, right? But when you conquer your lust and you sit back and you just really look at her, boy, it's a different type of energy that they pick up because they know you fighting your battle. They clearly see what you want to do and they enjoy that shit. They clearly be seeing you fighting them demons, saying no to that bitch. Bro, it's so crazy and lucrative, like when you subconsciously telling a bitch you don't want them, bro, you know what that do to their brain? Bro, that shit be doing something to their brain mentally, boy. That shit be having me fucked up like, oh my God. It's like, bro, they can smell that you don't want them. That shit is the craziest shit, bro. When you don't want a bitch, they smell that shit. They like, oh, hold the fuck up. This nigga, he in his own world too much. This what they start doing, but he chilling too hard. Why the fuck? He not worried about me. This shit be like, boy, what the fuck? And damn, boy, like, you just be trying to keep it chill. You really just in your own bubble because they not even ready for this type of talk. I told you, most niggas not ready for this type of talk, but I be knowing this information, but I still live in a world, right? So I could still hang out with people and keep it casual and keep it normal. And my energy just lift up the room, right? And just keep the vibration up, right? You gotta have stamina with this shit though. Like some people don't have stamina and some people, they don't believe in themselves. It all take courage, bro. Energy is courage, bro. You gotta have the courage, bro. Courage is first. And once you get courage, bro, you could do anything. Because courage means you determined and you strong-willed. A lot of motherfuckers is not strong-willed or determined or have determination, right? They just don't have it. So that's why they be super passive. It's feminine energy. It's feminine essence. But it's beautiful. It's pure, right? Feminine energy at its base is pure. It's light, right? But masculine energy is a little bit more dense. It's a little bit more tough. And it's a little bit more like what's good. It's just a little tougher, right? So when you having a mindset, that's basically what you operating off because you masking your emotions. I wouldn't say it's parts of the brain, bro. That's a whole different talk. I'm not that advanced. I'm not that advanced and I gotta understand that. But when you able to really use your brain and use your body and use your whole everything, you feel energy and you feel the power surge through you, the blood, the life force, everything that you blessed with, that you given, bro, you operate totally different, bro. Especially when you feel energy, you able to feel pressure, you able to feel other energy. You able to clearly see what the world has come to. You clearly can see all this shit for what it is. It's like you breathe differently. It's like the air you breathe is differently and people it just pick up immediately, with people. They can sense the realness through you, bro, because you just being yourself and you authentic and, that's how you mold a strong person. That's how you create a strong person. Being molded by experience is tough, easy, all type of shit. Getting through it, learning, and becoming your best self at the end of the fucking day. It don't matter what I think your best version is or what anybody else's best version of you is. Once you find yourself, bro, and you finally love yourself and admire yourself and think you deserve everything you want, that's when you're gonna be able to start to achieve the shit. And you're gonna be, it's like the world will, it's like the universe will just bless you with the shit that you want to see, because first of all, you disciplining yourself, and second of all, you trying to achieve something greater than what you was on previously. And I'm not so 3D, so I barely talk about like money and cars and bitches and shit like that. But I know that's what a lot of men like and want. Once you move past that shit and you get to yourself, that shit comes naturally. When you focus on becoming a better version of self, that shit come damn near almost instantly, depending on how strong your aura is and who you are as a person. Once you just discipline yourself and steer your energy to the right direction, boy, that shit fall in your lap for free. That shit just fall on your lap. Because you're not focused and paying attention to it and worried about it and stressing about it, and because you conquering self. So of course they gonna reward you with that type of shit. But it's actually a test to see if you actually gonna maintain this new version of yourself and improvement. It's really a test, bro. So just remember that shit. Like, just because you achieved the success that you wasn't achieving back then and now you got it, it's a test. It's a test. Because weak people, they don't even get tempted. Boy, that shit be immediate. They all over the place with their shit. They get a little come up, or you know, they become somebody in the world, they fall instantaneously. But it's okay.